Okay, let's get started. Hi everyone and welcome to our video presentation. First of all, I would like to thank Philip for giving this wonderful opportunity. Then I would like to introduce our group members. I'm Lahiru and other members are Imran, Satya, Monica and Achana. The aim of our presentation is to identify a business problem scenario, identify the negative impacts of it, and make some recommendations to solve these issues. Okay, let's move on to the business scenario in which our project presentation is based on. It is a small app development company and it has six main employees. These employees belong to different generations and this had led to so many conflicts among each other. The managing director and the head of the developer are in late 50s and they want to stick to a set timetable and they want to complete one project at one time. But on the other hand, graphic designer and the lead of the programmer are in late 30s and they want to complete multiple projects at once and they also want to change in their plans according to the changing circumstances. And there are other two junior development officers and they also want to complete multiple projects at once. Apart from that, the company currently hold meetings once a month. This also had led to poor communication among staff members and negatively impact to the customers as well. So now I pass over to Imran to continue with the presentation.
Thank you, Lahiru, for explaining what the issue is and giving the introduction. Now I'm here to talk about the stakeholders of the company, who they are, and how they are being negatively impacted by the issue that is going on in the company. So, who are the stakeholders? The stakeholders are nothing but people who are related to the company, either directly or indirectly, like the employees, customers, shareholders, or any other third party whose services are being received by the company itself. These are called the stakeholders. Now, since there's an intergenerational issue going on in the company, there will be a decrease in the sales of the company, as there will be dissatisfied customers due to the decline in the quality of services, and there will be the employees will get demotivated. They won't find easy to get along with each other, and as a result of that, the sales will decrease and there will be lower profits, which will result in negative cash flows, which will impact the third party as service providers as well, who will get their payments overdue, and so on and so forth. Now Satya will be going to explain you how agile methodology can be involved in sorting the issue. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Satya. Today I am going to talk about how to make use of agile practices to overcome intergenerational issues in the workplace. We know there are multiple generations in the workplace, and each generation has different mindsets, values, unique working styles, priorities, and motives. Sometimes these varieties might negatively affect on stakeholders, and this multi-generational environment has become a new diversity challenge for organizations. To overcome this problem and to build productive and collaborative workforce, we can implement some agile practices in the workplace. In traditional workplace, people have single rooms that does not allow them to simply connect with other employees. But by creating an agile workplace, we can eliminate this issue because this will encourage collaboration, open communication, quiet areas for focused work, and places to socialize with colleagues. And this environment is also called activity based working environment. While implementing this process, we can also conduct some agile training programs and ask teams to do the agile game called Penny Game, which allows them to learn through self organization and observation. Another solution is implementing a team building events. This will also enhance interpersonal skills and encourage collaboration and enable underrepresented groups to feel more valued and respected in the workplace. Apart from that, we can implement some reverse mentoring programs. Basically, what happens in the reverse mentoring program is A junior member enters into a professional friendship with someone senior and they exchange skills, knowledge, and experience. And just by simply celebrating birthdays in the workplace and going out with friends or hosting Secret Santa for holidays will also make opportunities for employees to grow closer and to get to know each other very well and appreciate each other regardless of their age. So, in conclusion, working agile creates an environment that allows all the internal stakeholders to be productive and improve their satisfaction. And definitely, happier employees tend to provide better customer service, and this will be resulting in increasing sales, revenue, and longer client relationship. Next, we are going to discuss about risk in this approach. Thank you.
Thank you, Satya. Hello everyone, I'm Monica. Today I would like to talk about the process of how to mitigate the risk and who all are involved in this problem, with which the intergenerational issues are going on with the company. As these people have got their own mindset and they want to work according to their procedures, things will obviously not work and the customers will be affected in the end because of differences in their mindsets and differences in their opinions. But when the agile methodology is implemented, we have got 4 areas where planning, implementation, monitoring and feedback is taken into account. So this methodology will help us to plan accordingly and then monitor how things are going in the team when implemented. Feedback is taken after every sprint. Sprints will actually determine what the problem is, how to reduce the issues and differences. This will actually help in reducing the risk and increase in the productivity. Also, there is a higher risk of quitting the job because of lack of communication. Proper communication is much needed when wherein they can share their ideas, value, their opinions, get to know each other and find themselves on a one common ground, which might help to reduce the risk of quitting the job. Thank you. The rest of the PPT will be continued by Archana.
Thank you, Monica, for handing me over the presentation. Hello, everybody. This is Archana, and I'm here to talk about how our agile approach measures the success of the company. I would say the first thing is that employees would be more encouraged to complete the task over time, and they would be also more directional towards KPIs, which is key performance indicators. And third thing we can measure is the employee retention ratio. I think employees would be more encouraged to stay in the company rather than leaving the company. And we can also clearly notice that the workplace would be functioning more smoothly and tasks will be done more efficiently. And at the end of the day, when we hand over the customer the product, we can also notice that through the feedback, we would receive less complaints than before. I think these are few things that we can measure success on. And talking about customer life cycle, when we deliver the product to the customer over time, then on time, then it will engage the customers to stick to the product. And also that when we give quality products to the customers using this agile approach, I think we can increase customer base more than before. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening to the presentation. Shoot out if you have any questions.